Hello and welcome to Coaster Gents, and today I'm going to be walking down International Drive to show you all the different restaurants, shops and much more. So good morning from the Rosen Inn at Point Orlando, which is where I'm staying, and this is where we're going to start our walk. So I'm going to head down that way, so we're going to go past Icon Park, past loads of different shops, and I'm going to try and reach the world's largest McDonald's, which is quite a walk away, but I'm going to head slowly down International Drive and show you everything that I can see and everything that is walkable. So yes, I'm going to be walking all the way up to McDonald's, maybe even a bit further, as McDonald's is only 1.1 mile away and the World Showcase at Epcot is 1.3 miles long. So, and I used to do laps of that a few weeks ago, so this is going to be easy. And if it's not, I can just jump on a Lime electric scooter and zoom all the way back down. But yeah, so we're just passing I Fly at the moment and Miller's Ale House. I've never eaten there. We did try to once, but the customer service wasn't great, so we walked out. And then the Orlando Heli Tours, which is just $25 per person by the looks of it. I do hear those taking off all the time and see them flying over Epcot and Universal. Never seen them fly over Magic Kingdom because they're not allowed. It's a no-fly zone. So just over there on the right-hand side is Walgreens, which is open for 24 hours. So if you do need anything while you're on International Drive, they have all the medication there, as well as like water and food, that sort of stuff. Not as wide range as like Target or Walmart, but it's a really good option, and it is about a 4 or 5 minute walk away. Okay then, so on my left is Dave & Buster's, which is a big arcade and like entertainment thing just upstairs. My cousins absolutely loved it in there. I've only been in once, but it is definitely worth going to if you haven't got much to do on the evening and you haven't got like a car or don't want to pay for an Uber to go to City Walk or Disney Springs. It's worth getting a meal anywhere here and then heading to Dave & Buster's for a little bit. On my right hand side then we have Subway and a Domino's for food options, and then some other weird shops like Anime World, and then TGI Fridays just there as well. But we're coming up to my favourite and most recommended restaurant here if you are staying at the Rosen Inn or anywhere here, is Olive Garden. Okay then, so we've reached Olive Garden. Not a far walk from Rosen at all. I've done it quite a few times now. And then Bahama Breeze Island Grill on the other side of the road. There are crosswalks everywhere down International Drive, so you don't need to worry about jaywalking, which is illegal in the States. But Olive Garden, my favourite restaurant, just there. And then Howl at the Moon, which looks like a live music bar. Never been there. But Hooters is just next door, which is that orange one, if you fancied going there for some food. So I'm just going to cross the road now because this side is mainly hotels and things, whereas all the restaurants are on this side. So I'm just going to cross when it's safe to do so. Easy as that. Americans don't tend to stop at a crosswalk, which is a bit scary, but you know, you just have to do it. So here's Hooters, a bit closer up. And the next one, which is Senor Frogs, which is like a nighttime bar. From my time living at Flamingo Crossings, a lot of people go there, like a club. So I'm not sure if it's what you want for your family, but they do all you can eat tacos on a Tuesday. But next door is Denny's, which is my favorite breakfast option here in Florida. And again, it's just a short walk away. So if you didn't have a car and you still wanted to go to Denny's for breakfast, you can just cross the road and walk for about 5 minutes. Just after Denny's then is the Boston Lobster Feast. This is an expensive food option, I can't lie. It is a buffet, but it is a very expensive buffet because you can have unlimited lobster. So if you're really dying to have lobster, I would go to Red Lobster, which is down the other way of International Drive. But if you're wanting a buffet, head right there. They normally have a big lobster car here as well. Okay, so we've reached some more restaurants now up here. One of them being Cafe Tutu Tango, which I hear a lot of positive things about. I just hear it's a really nice restaurant. Food's great, the atmosphere's great. I've never been myself, but I might have to give it a go. But we're nearly at Icon Park already. Just showing that it's not the longest walk, even though it might seem it. Okay, so we've reached the Pirates Cove Adventure Golf, which is a really cool and immersive mini golf outside. It goes all up high up that little hill section with waterfalls. All the water's dyed blue, which is quite funny. But it looks really clean and well maintained. So, and then you can see the Orlando Eye towering in the background. And we're nearly at Icon Park now. Bargain World just over there. But here we are. Seems we crossed the road. We're at Icon Park, so we're about halfway up to my initial goal. So here we are then, we've reached Icon Park, home of Madame Tussauds, Sea Life and the Orlando Eye, which are all run by Merlin Entertainments. And if you know me and followed me for a while, you know I have a very tight-knit life with Merlin Entertainments. Have lots of restaurants here as well, like Buffalo Wild Wings, Outback, Shake Shack, and so many other like original restaurants, which is really nice. Another steak place over there, and the Crab Shack just there. And then just crossed another crossing and we've reached the Star Flyer, which you are able to see from like all of Orlando because it's so tall. So we have Charlie's Steakhouse on the right and Five Guys just there on the left, as well as some other restaurants just there, like Uno. I have tried Uno, I do not recommend it, I can't lie. But if you wanted to try it, there you go. And then here's a list of some of the restaurants just here on the right hand side. Okay, so we've made it to Ripley's, believe it or not. Just here on the right hand side. And then this that says the Ripley's Mirror Maze, which I'd never seen before. So it must be new, but I've never actually done a Ripley's, so I can't say if I recommend it or not. But I already see McDonald's, so we've made it really quickly. I might even go a bit further. And just here on my right, we have a Longhorn Steakhouse, which is one of my favourites. I love a Longhorn Steakhouse, especially the bread that they give you. But I'm going to cross now because I want to go in the Walt Disney World shop, and McDonald's is on that side. Lots of different things then here on the right hand side. And then the two big things here, Japanese Steakhouse and Mangoes. Love the entrance for that one. So I've made it to the Walt Disney World store. This is one with a huge like digital billboard on the side, but yeah, let's head in. Well, I was the only person in that shop and it was a bit awkward because there was like 7 cast members, but never mind, let's continue on. Okay, so this is the hardest crossing yet because this is like 10 lanes of traffic on a like, okay, it's starting to rain really bad now as well, which is really fun. Okay, so I got a McDonald's pizza. This is crazy. So I'm in McDonald's then, and the rain has now stopped. The pizza, it was the best I've had in America. But was it the best I've ever had? Nowhere near. I think every English pizza I have is better than that. However, it was nice and it hit the spot. And it was only $9, so it wasn't the worst. But I'm going to head back now. And I'll catch up with you when I get to the Rosen Inn. So I did one of those line bikes on the way back. I thought, oh, it'll be cheap. Because you literally have to drive it yourself. It'll be cheap. I've done them in Iceland and Germany before. It was not cheap. It was so much more expensive than an Uber would have been. It was $8 to go from McDonald's to here, and I had to drive it myself, and it took ages to sign up for it. So yeah, I don't recommend doing those. Don't do the Lime scooter bikes, whatever. That was extortionate price for the distance it was. It's a cheaper Uber back and forth to Universal than it was for that. So yeah, don't recommend that, but I'm finally back at the hotel now. So that's it then, we've come to the end of the video of my little tour here on International Drive. We went all the way up to that building over there, passing Icon Park, and it was really fun. I got soaked, I got scammed by a Lime scooter, but it was good, and I hope you liked it. If you did like it, make sure to subscribe. It's free to subscribe, so I really appreciate it if you hit that button, and also hit the like button as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. That's a wrap.